Hi, I'm Ingrid. I am a keeper in the Canadian wilds at the Calgary Zoo, and welcome to your Daily Dose. Today we are going to talk about caribou. So behind me you'll see our little herd of caribou. These ones in particular are woodland caribou, which is one of the 7 subspecies of caribou that we have in the world, and we have the largest of all the subspecies, woodland. So woodland caribou are considered threatened, just like most of the species of caribou. Their numbers are in danger because of habitat loss and deforestation. They live primarily in old boreal forests, and they eat the lichens and sedges and other growth that grows in those forests. So with deforestation, caribou don't often have access to those types of food, and therefore their numbers are dwindling. So behind us, you will see our 3 females and our young male Kirby. Kirby has just recently dropped his antlers, so he doesn't have them on anymore. He's the one right there wondering what we're doing. And behind him are our 3 females who do still all have their antlers. So that is a little fact that a lot of people don't often realize, is that of all the deer species, caribou are the only ones where females actually have antlers. Theirs are much smaller antlers than the males. I have a young male's antlers here that you can see it is larger than the females, but still not as big as a full-grown mature males would be. But the big difference is males will have a palmate structure on their antler like here, whereas the females just have smooth stems. They don't have this flattening or palmate structure. And ours will lose their antlers as well. Females tend to lose theirs in mid-March to mid-April, and the males, mature males, will lose theirs in November. So yearling males like Kirby will maintain their antlers to the spring as well, which is why he just dropped them recently. And with our females, anytime in the next few weeks, we should see a couple of the girls dropping theirs. Our youngest female, Vanilla, who is 6 years of age. With any luck, Kirby did the deed, and we may potentially have a pregnant female. And the only way we'll really know that is if she does not drop her antlers in the next few weeks, because pregnant females maintain their antlers till after the calf is born. So we will keep our fingers crossed for that. So we'll introduce the other 2 females. There is Lindsay, and she is 11 years old this June. And in the middle is our oldest caribou, Tuktu. Tuktu is actually turning 17 this spring, so she's quite old. Average lifespan for them in the wild is maybe up to 13 years of age. A lot of people will ask whether reindeer and caribou are the same species, and yes, they are. It's more of a geographical distinction rather than a species distinction. Caribou are what we call these animals in North America, and in Europe they are called reindeer, but they are pretty much the same species. Here in North America, when people refer to reindeer, they usually refer to the domesticated ones that people will have here in petting zoos or as pets. So in the wild, the diet for caribou is primarily lichen, especially for the woodland species. They will also eat shrubs, bark, sedges, and other grasses, things like that. Since we can't replicate that here in the zoo, we offer them alfalfa hay, which is actually a legume, and they will also receive browse daily. They will chew off leaves, bark, and the buds. And we will also give them frozen leaves every day that is collected and then frozen for us to use daily in the winter when they don't have a natural leafed out browse. For enrichment, we try to give them every day something different. It's not always food, but when we do give them food items, it can be bits of fruit or lichen, leaf eater biscuit, some dandelion leaves, whatever we have on our list for the day. And it's always presented in a different way that will either stimulate their minds, and such as like puzzle feeders or boxes, or to stimulate natural foraging behavior. We can hide little bits of food all over their exhibit. They have an amazing sense of smell. They're able to find lichens under a thick layer of snow, so they can source out all of the food that we like to hide around their exhibit quite easily. Thanks so much for tuning in to today's Daily Dose, And thank you so much again for supporting wildlife conservation.